Well, what's up everyone? Welcome back to our lawn, and today I need to do more of that. But if I'm honest, I'm just outright sick and tired of raking. I don't want to do it anymore. So it's time we make a little change. And there we go. Much better. So we have purchased this. It's cheap, it's plastic, but everybody that has it swears by it. So we're gonna give it a chance, because let's take a look at the difference in turf health between where I've raked already and where I haven't. And then we'll see if we can get this thing to serve as kind of a spring rake up, get the grass standing up without doing too much damage. So with that, let's get to it. Like I said, you can see the side-by-side of the difference in health of the turf that I have raked already over here, and what I haven't, which is still covered in, you know, the remnants of snow mold. So we're gonna try to run this thing across here and see if we can get it to stand up and breathe. And then I have the Dethatcher cartridge on it, not the Scarifier, set at the highest setting, and we're gonna see if that's enough or if it's too much, and just experiment. So I never really filmed outside, kind of a wrap-up idea of my first impressions of the Dethatcher. The day was kind of hectic. My daughter was out with me for most of it. But so far, I'm impressed. Now, it is cheap. It feels cheap. It's wobbly. It's not very well built. But you could buy 10 to 15 of those for what you're going to pay for a commercial grade type Dethatcher that you'd rent from, say, the Home Depot, and I think they're about $60 to $90 to rent for a day. So if you get 2 uses out of it, it's paid for itself. You can buy 15 of them, and you're still going to break even against buying something that's actually well built. So I think from a value perspective, it's a great play, and anything after the second use is just money in the bank, really. Functionally, how it works, it actually works extremely well. Obviously, right now I can only speak to the Dethatcher, but that was at the highest setting, and the sheer volume of material pulled out of the yard, you could see, was staggering. It's pretty quick, it's pretty easy to use. Cleanup is less quick, less easy, but just get a lawnmower with a bag on it and you'll eventually get through it. I'd suggest doing smaller areas at a time because it's not fast going. But what I want to play now is I took a pan across my front yard before I ran that across, and then I took a pan after, and that can play right now, and it actually greened up my front yard. So there's been enough green up in terms of grass coming up to this point where getting rid of the snow mold off the top and getting rid of all that thatch and junk, it actually greened up my front yard. So there's something to be said for doing this in the spring. It's probably not something I'm gonna do every year, but again, the snow pack was so bad and the compaction was so bad, and I was so sick of raking that I wanted to give it a shot. And I have to say, to this point, I am very happy. So as time goes on, as I continue to use this, this is kind of just my first impressions of use. I have first impressions on the Ryobi sprayer, on the Agrifab spreader. As I continue to use those products, I'll do more in-depth reviews, but from this, it's been awesome. So with that, I thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already to follow along with my journey here in our lawn. And yeah, we're gonna leave you with the last time lapse of the area that I did as just some little satisfying content to take you out. So thank you so much. We'll see you next time.